Hello everyone, Josh here with Exodus, bringing guys and gals some more Order and Chaos Guardians, and today we're back at it showcasing my free-to-play account. We are 4 weeks in now, day 28. I can't believe it's already been a month in this game. It's absolutely crazy. Now, you already know about all the various bugs and stuff like that we already have basically discussed in this game. There's been more bugs that have been discovered as well. Hopefully they address that and get working on that very, very soon. And though there's no information right now for global release, and yes, if you are trying to get into the game right now as a new player, you will not be able to create an account right now because they hit their quota basically just a day or two after they open the servers back up on the 24th. So if you are still trying to get in to play the game, you're going to have to be a bit more patient. I have no idea when they're going to be opening up more servers or allowing more account creations to occur within the game. I do not know. But if I get any more information on that, I'll post it in the Discord or I'll tweet it out over there on X. So definitely stay tuned and keep tabs on those and stay up to date on the game. Anyway, let's get into the account progress right now. So let's go to my heroes. So you're going to see here my core 5 units are now all at least Genesis or Genesis Plus. So we've definitely been making some strides here with the account. If you look at my Hail Reiner right now, she's rocking a nice 23,000 plus attack, over 200,000 HP now, and 21 on the defense. All very good stats. You can see my equipment right there. We do got a couple legendary pieces, but we're still rocking the epic attack set. I would love to get another attack set and run 3 because then I'd get the 30% additional attack on her, which would be tremendous. But it's very, very difficult to get gear in this game. And like, it's extremely, this might be one of the hardest games to get gear in that I've ever played. Like, the gear in this game is so dang hard to come by. Very hard. And that's a lot to do with some of the nerfs that they did on the 24th of last month, which completely made this game's difficulty level even harder. Now, we're not playing Dark Souls yet, but it's still pretty dang hard. All right. So that's my Rhina. I got her up to Genesis Plus. We now got our boy Mexis recently. He just became a fresh Genesis in Genesis Plus this past week, and he became Genesis Plus actually yesterday. This boy's starting to move up the ladder as well. Now, he does not have any attack sets. It's just, he's just rocking just random gear. But he's at 17,700 attack right now, so he's definitely getting up there. You can see his equipment. I mean, he's got some yellow pieces, but, you know, there's no sets there. Ella, kind of same situation. Her stats right now are 7,000 attack, almost 300k HP, and 1,600 defense. I would love to get her HP up more if I could actually get an HP set for epic gear, but again, I'm just not having that luck, and I don't like the fact that a lot of the gear in this game are 4-piece sets. It's just too difficult to get 4 pieces. It's hard enough to get 2 pieces of a same set, let alone 4. So maybe they should change it up a little bit if I'm being honest. But there you go. That's our girl Ella. And then we have our Genesis Ruchi. You know, again, change her name to you know what. It'd just be hilarious. Random gear pieces as well for her. Her stats right now are almost 12k attack, almost 140k HP, and almost 1,500 defense. And then we, of course, have our girl Holly, who is also Genesis as well. Almost 8k attack, almost a little over 160k HP, and almost 1,900 defense. There's her equipment. She's rocking the defensive set. I could put that on my Ella, but then she's going to lose a lot of HP. I like her HP the way it is right now, so that's just kind of how that's worked out. We also have Teresa as a Genesis as well. So we've got 6 Genesis or better, which is good. Now, if you're wondering who's going to probably be my first ever mythical, we might even make a video when I'm able to make my first mythical, because it's going to be kind of like a monumental moment for a free-to-play. It's going to be between either Rhina, Mexis, or Ella. These 3 are all very close to being mythical. Now, in the case of Hail Rhina, she has 3 copies, 3 dupes already. One's already created into an Epic Plus, and then she has another one just chilling there. So we need to pull her one more time, and then she will be a mythical. Mexis, same situation. We have a dupe of Mexis, already Epic Plus chilling right here. Like I said, there's Rhina. We even got one of Ruchi, but Ruchi's not even Genesis Plus yet, so she's still going to be a bit of time to work on. Same thing goes for Holly. She has an Epic Plus dupe chilling there as well. To go from Genesis Plus to Mythical, you need 2 Epic Plus dupes of your hero. So we have one there chilling for Holly, one there chilling for Ruchi, one there chilling for Rhina, plus another dupe floating around somewhere else. Mexis, same thing. Now, I can get Mexis and a Rhina copy from the shop. That's why technically I'm saying I have 3 of each of these right now. I just haven't grabbed them from the shops yet, the trade shops. So basically, whoever I pull next will be my first mythical. It'll either be him or Rhina. And either way, I'm happy because they're both powerhouses. They're both amazing. And right now, they're both carrying me through a majority of the content in this game right now. So that is my progress when it comes to my core team. Obviously, I've already got everybody at minimum level 141 or higher, which means everybody's passives are maxed out because they max out at 141. So that's very good. The next big one I'm going to be hitting is the 181 mark, but that's going to be quite a while. We'll see how that goes. EXP is very hard to come by, as is the Holy Grails. So that is my team. Now let's look at the rankings here. Rankings update, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Expedition. We're ranked 13. We're at 2025. I need a little bit more power because if you guys and gals did not know, there is a punishment system in this game that's hidden. If your CP or your battle power is lower than the enemy by a certain margin, they just completely power creep you and just amp up the enemies to where they're hitting you tremendously hard, like extremely hard, and to the point where sometimes they even become unkillable units. So it is really a problem. I don't like that system at all. It's completely just bonkers. It's whack. I don't know why it's a thing. It's just another thing with the endless list of problems in this game that they really need to address. This game should ideally still be in alpha testing, if I'm being honest, or at least a CBT, because it is not ready for early access, let alone being ready for global. There's still too many things that they need to fix, and there should definitely not be a cash shop in the game yet, even though there is. So that's just my 2 cents. We've already kind of went over that in our rant video, so I'm not going to do it again. Demon Prison EXP. We are currently 11th because we are on floor 28. Holy Grail, we are currently at 9. And then Runestone, we are at 5. So we're top 10 in these two, almost top 10 in this. So I'm very happy with our progress in the Demon Prison. Oblivion Spire, the Tower, we're ranked 9 right now. We are finally top 10 in the Tower at 354. Well, we've cleared 354. We're on Tower 355. Maybe we'll do a quick fight real quick, see if we can clear it, but I highly doubt it. It's very, very difficult, and I'll show you a little bit about how the punishment system works. It's disgusting. Ugh. All right, Badland Overlord. We're ranked 30. I do not have enough damage for my Rhina to get a higher ranking yet. When I get her to Mythical, the attack gain that I'll probably get from that will probably be enough to probably push me up into maybe the top 20, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. It's going to definitely be quite a significant increase in my damage for sure. So right now we're sitting at 30 in the World Boss. Faction Sanctum. Sentinels, I'm ranked 17. Nature Keepers, I'm 15. Nature Keepers is a tough one, ladies and gentlemen, because you really need to have a really good Sermond, which I don't even have him built up yet. I'll be adding him to the team as soon as I can. That's this guy right here. Strong Teresa, which I do have a strong Teresa, thankfully. And then a Nicole, which I cannot seem to pull any copies of. That's why she's just chilling out as a legendary. So we're going to have to work on that, try and push that up a little bit. Now, Defiant, I am on 90, and I'm top 15 in there as well. My Defiant team's actually looking pretty solid. I just need to get, it built up more and go from there. Like Bruth, I need to get more copies of this guy. I don't know why it's saying Aurochs in my team. That's so weird. I don't even know why I said Bruth either. He's not even in my Defiant team. What am I talking about? But our boy Bruce right there, he's a beast. So that's the rankings. We're pretty much floating around like top 10, 15-ish on the majority of content right now in the game as a free-to-play. That's solid. I am currently tied or somewhere around the levels of Simi, who's another player who's running a free-to-play account. We're probably the top 2 free-to-plays in the entirety of all the servers. We're definitely the furthest in the game as free-to-plays. We are pushing. We're trying to break the limits and see how far we can go as a free-to-play right now in early access. So I think we're doing a pretty good job. Let's go ahead now and go into the tower real fast. Let's go into the tower. Oh, by the way, if you want to see my arena, well, I must have got attacked a few times. I was like almost at 4,100 points, and I was champion. I guess somebody knocked me back. You can see here, I was champion, ladies and gentlemen. I must have got attacked a few times. It happens. But usually I'm floating around the high teens in arena. That's pretty good considering all the whales and stuff. I got to fight. I do pretty good. Matter of fact, we could do a fight real quick. Do I have... Yeah. Let's go and do a fight real quick. Let's fight Jacek. Or Jace. Yeah, I think that's his name. I don't know. Let's fight him real quick. I'll show you my PvP team anyway. So there's our arena team. There's our team CP. It's up to 167k. We got our dragon, level 40. Epic. Whatever. I don't have the shield dragon yet. I'd like to get a shield legendary dragon at some point in the future when they do fix shields or whatever they're doing with the shields, because there's like a bug for that right now. I don't know what's going on with it. But that dragon seems very, very strong for the arena meta. So there we go. Freaking Mex is going in there just melting everything. He's a beast. I love him. He's such a cool character, and he looks awesome. He is freaking Satan. I mean, he's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. He's Babamint, man. He's a beast. All right, so now, look, we're already back top 20. Yay, top 20. Let's go. All right, so that's arena, and 3 versus 3 arena. I'll be honest with you guys. I have like 20 tries saved up, which is a cap. I just don't do this mode, and you can see I'm still ranked freaking 14. You can tell people just don't do this mode. There's a few handful of the whales that like went in here pretty hard, but guys, a lot of people just don't do this mode. It's so garbage. Nobody wants to sit here through this slow mode of watching 3 fights over and over and over. This arena needs like a sweet mode or like an auto just clear mode or something, because this is bad. This mode just needs removed from the game. Nobody cares about it, I assure you. It's terrible. Even the whales who want to flex their teams just do not care about this mode. It's just so miserable. Nobody wants to do it. I mean, I do it a few times a week just so I can keep getting my, keeping my EXP over 300 or whatever points per hour or whatever it is, so I can go into my sanctuary shop and then still buy units, obviously. But that's about all I do with it. Got our bounty haul. We are currently up to quest level 5, going towards 6. I love that now I'm getting legendary ones that give me 500 holy grails. Can't wait to see what the Genesis ones are going to look like. But we are about 3/4 of the way to level 6, which will get rid of the rare quest, which is going to be great. I'm assuming 7 might give us Genesis, hopefully, but it's probably going to require like 100 more bounties after this, so it's going to be a long road if we try to go that route. Iceland Realms completely cleared those out a while ago. Dragon Caverns, same thing. We already talked about all the other modes. Let's go and do one tower match, and then we'll get out of here, because, we pretty much showed you guys my progress. See, we are on 355, and it's 205,000 battle power. But listen, even if I was around 107, it's only 30k more battle power. All right, that's averaging just a few thousand more battle power per unit compared to my unit. Now, they have all their units 171, which means I believe all of these units should have their basic ability and their passive ability maxed out, right? I don't remember if the basic went to level 3 or 4. I can't remember now. But their passives are definitely all maxed out because they're over the 141 threshold, obviously. But regardless, you're looking at just a little over 30, 40k CP difference between my team and their team. But my Rhina, as built as she is, she should be on par with all those units if you're talking individual stats versus individual stats. But here's the problem with the punishment system that we've discovered in this game. If your CP, battle power is, more than like a certain range lower than the enemies, your units just get completely nerfed to the ground, to the point where enemies are using just simple passives like from Ruchi or Mexis that just completely annihilate your team. Like, you just get dealt so much damage off of just basic things. And even tanks that should not be hitting that hard are in there nuking you with basic abilities. Like, it gets pretty crazy. And you're going to see right here, when that Sermon uses his ultimate, my team just gets obliterated. So watch this. Like, we try to put up a fight, obviously, but as soon as that Sermon uses his ult, look at that. Dead. I don't even think Sermon even uses his ult, and I'm not even sure what that was that killed me. Something did AoE. I have to go back and look at all their kits, but some of those units probably got some kind of like passive or something on their kit that just completely nuked me. Just completely nuked me. And that'll happen a lot. If you run into Ruchis or Mexis, they're going to get you with their passives. Like, if you're in the same row as a Mexis and they're, you know, CP significantly higher than yours, you're going to get, that whole row is getting nuked. I'm telling you right now, it's getting nuked. Ruchi's even worse because her passive's like full-on AoE, and it'll completely kill you. Like, it'll just completely take you out. So you got to be very, very careful with that punishment system. That's what I call it. I call it the punishment system. I would like if they would remove that. That's just ridiculous. Just let the units that are 200k have power on par with 200k, and let me have my 167k, and let us match up, and let me see if I can out-strategize the AI with my team and with my individual units' performance. Let me do that. That's a fair fight. You're not giving me a fair fight when you're just saying, you know what? Since you're 20, 30k lower CP, automatically I'm going to nerf your whole team and just amp mine to the moon. That's stupid, unbalanced garbage. That has to go. But I'm not making this rant video. We already did that. So that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. That is my 1 month free-to-play update. We are currently level 82 as well. And that's going to be it for me. We're on server 3. I'll see you guys in the battle, in the game, in the future. Maybe global launch will come out sooner or later. Hopefully they'll fix all these bugs and the game will get improved. We'll see. I'm trying to hang on as long as I can, but these bugs are getting really, really bad. It's making the game not as enjoyable as I'd like it to be. And I do not have any more, I don't have the information on when the game is going to be opened up to the public to play and get more people in here yet. So hopefully we get information on that soon as well. We keep bugging the community reps every day to hopefully get a hold of the, get a hold of the devs and start pushing some of this progress forward, get some of these things going. We don't even have an event right now in the game right now, ladies and gentlemen. On server 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we have no events right now. We have nothing. So they need to get on the ball and get on the ball fast. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get out of here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tick notifications. Join us in the Discord in the description below as always. And of course, follow us on X at X's Media. And I'll catch you guys and gals in the next one. Until then, peace.